A lot of people like to say that they were quarantining before the quarantine, and today you're gonna find out why that was especially true for me.
Welcome to the regular day vlog for this week. I don't have anything particularly interesting to show you, but you're gonna just watch me today go impulse buy a 4K monitor. There are a few reasons why I would need a higher resolution and a higher bitrate monitor, but none of them really are the driving factor behind why I'm buying this monitor. You'll see me go to my favorite place in the world, microcenter. Let's see if I can get what I need quick and get home before rush hour starts. So I found a monitor, but it was not exactly what I wanted. It's a Samsung one, but at least it's 4K, and apparently 10-bit is only for over $1,000, and that ain't happening. And I got a mount to put my other one on the wall. All right, so that's it. It only took me a couple of minutes in the store. Well, now I'm gonna go and take the hour-long trip back to my house. You're gonna see me mount it and have my new setup all set up by the end of tonight, hopefully.
Since you've only seen me in this corner up to this point, I guess I'll give you a tour of the place. I made an impulse buy of a monitor because I had a giant monitor sitting on top of the hutch connected to my L desk, and it was unnecessary for me to keep it because the angle that I had to view it from made it pretty much useless. So let's start with the tour. Inside of the closet, you're gonna see my mic stand, a keyboard that I use that is wireless so that I don't have to keep going in and out of the closet when I'm recording, and a AKG C214 microphone. In there is where I record all of my raps whenever I occasionally rap. I soundproof the wall with some foam I ordered online, and I get respectable sound in here. Up top, you see my Sony headphones. It isolates the sound inside of the headphones so you don't hear it through the microphone, which is important. Down on the bottom, you see my DJI Ronin. That's a gimbal, which is a tool filmmakers use to get smooth, almost floating, stabilized shots. On the bottom, there's some wires that run out. They go through the door, then behind my desk into my audio interface, which is an M-Track 2x2M. That's how the audio signal from the analog microphone gets converted to digital and put into the computer. Outside of the front of that, I have my other set of headphones, a Sennheiser HD598 open back headphones. So the sound does bleed out from them, but I can hear what other people are saying while they're in the room without having to take the headphones off. And they also have a flat frequency response and a wide frequency response. So you still get bass and clarity, but you can still hear the environment around you. I keep these monitor speakers that were gifted to me by my sister on my desk, which have the same properties, but the bass is a lot clearer. It's also good for when you're mixing, so it sounds the most consistent across most platforms. That's the same for both of these monitors. They have IPS displays that cover a wide range of the color gamut. All you need to know about the color gamut is when you have a wide range of colors, which is what you get when you buy higher end cameras, you have to tailor the colors to suit the displays that most people are going to watch them from, which would fall into a category of what would be the sRGB or Rec 709 color gamut. So I like to see what I'm working on up top and the tools to work with it on the bottom. So I like to have two monitors for that. Sliding out the keyboard tray, I have this faux typewriter style ASIO mechanical keyboard. And I'm also one of the few people that use a trackball. This is a Kensington Expert mouse. It's wireless, and when I play games, I use a degenerate Xbox 360 controller or Xbox One controller. I don't even know what it is. I also have a Mac. The Mac is good for Logic. Like everybody who starts out making music, I use FL Studio on my desktop computer, but with this Mac, I mostly use it for browsing and for taking with me because it's light and it's portable. I also have the XP Pen Pro 22E drawing tablet, which is a drawing tablet with a display so you can see what you're working on as you're working on it. Next up is my Novation Launch Key Mini, which is just a small MIDI keyboard that I use when I don't want to go up top and get my Williams keyboard that sits atop the entire hutch. In the top left cabinet, that's where I keep all my vices. It's my favorite cabinet. Inside of there, I have a seemingly unlimited supply of 5-hour energies, nicotine gum, and a creepy collage that my mom made of a bunch of pictures of my face. I didn't mention how much having an L desk means to me. I've always wanted an L desk. I've never had big enough space to have it in. When I moved to this house, I finally decided that it's time to have my L desk. I can't express to you how much I love having an L desk, and so I won't even try. Next to that is something that I worked so hard for and that I'm really proud of. You could consider it a gaming PC or a workstation or whatever. I built it myself. It's good for literally everything. It has a Ryzen 3900X. It's connected to a Corsair 360mm all-in-one water cooler. It has 64 gigabytes of RAM. It runs super quiet. 4 SSDs. Those are the hard drives I work off of. And then it has 2 regular 3.5-inch hard drives. One 4 terabyte, one 8 terabyte, and that's where I just keep all of my files so I don't have to necessarily get rid of things for a while. Down at the bottom is the RTX 2080 Ti. It sits inside of a case that apparently I'm one of the few people who like this case. It's the Asus Tough case. I like it because it has these straps that sit on top of it, and it makes it a lot easier to move because that motherfucker is heavy. Next to that is all of my camera equipment. What I'm most excited about is my Steadicam and Vest combination. It's basically the manual version of that 3-axis gimbal I showed you in the closet. Moving on is just all the boring stuff. I then got the closet. I've got my dresser that just has like more clothes in it. And finally, we move over to the couch where I'm sitting at right now. And I'm sitting below a piece of artwork that a friend of mine made. It's a monster version of the logo that I made a long time ago that I still use. Next to that is my Nana and my grandfather. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I now have everything set up and I'm gonna play some games. I just got the Halo Master Chief Collection and I found out that a long time ago I bought Doom and I never installed it. So now that I have a nice 4K HDR monitor, I'm probably gonna spend the day doing that. This will probably be the only productive thing I do this week. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.